Hey YouTube, it's Jen.
And Brad.
And we are here, and I meant to check this. Are we week 14?
Something like that.
I think we're week 14. We'll put it down below. Okay, we'll start off with the numbers. I started off at 262. Last week, I was 223.4. And this morning, I was shocked. I was 219.8. So that's a 3.6 loss this week, and a 42.2 loss overall. But don't clap. I will explain the loss. The loss is not something to clap about. And you?
Started at 320. From last week to this week, I lost 1.2 pounds, so I'm at 270.2. So total loss of 49.8.
He's almost at 50.
Hair away. So I'm almost there.
And you got to figure out what you want for 50 pounds.
We'll figure it out later.
You gotta have rewards and gifts. You gotta have fun stuff to make it worth it. Not that losing weight isn't worth it in itself, but... Okay, so, first off, I want to say, if you haven't watched, last Sunday, I had a incident, PB'ing. And I want to just get into this a little bit more because I thought I knew all the important stuff that I needed to know from watching 400,000 YouTube videos. But I did not understand what PB'ing was. So I just want to explain this for people that are still new. And so, PB'ing is a productive burp. It is a falsely named thing. It should be called a puking burp. Because what happens is something gets stuck, and then your body is trying to get it out, and it might start hiccuping, and it might start, you might burp, and you, like just a regular dry burp, and you might think, you know, you're starting to feel better, but if it doesn't get dislodged, your body is going to forcefully eject the food. But before it forcefully ejects the food, you're going to start salivating a disgusting, what people call slime. And so if their time between the stuck incident and your PB is a while, there's going to be lots of slime in there. And then when the moment happens that your body decides, no longer, we're going to PB it up, you will puke it all up. And so if there was a long time between the stuck and the PB'ing, you'll have lots of slime. So when I, at the restaurant on Sunday, PB'd everything, there was so much that came out of me that I didn't know what it was. I'm like, oh my God, I just threw up. I didn't, you know, everyone was talking about PB'ing, and it's like Brad said, because he knows what I think. I thought PB'ing was like the Heimlich maneuver, whereas you just go, blip, and just a little piece flies out of you. It does not. It is like puking. A burp that leads to puking. So, but I've been talking to some people since I did that video, and like people are like, oh my God, I'm so scared now. Don't be scared. What I was so scared about was I didn't know what had happened to me. But in reality, the PB is like, it's the relief, because the stuck is awful, but when you PB, you finally feel better. So do not fear the PB. We don't want to be PBing.
Yeah, we're not saying, oh, we're encouraging it to happen.
But it's not, the bad part is the stuck part. So if we can all avoid the stuck, you're not going to get to PBing. But don't be afraid, because the PBing makes you feel better. So, Sunday night, I had that incident. I posted on YouTube, and I can't thank all you guys enough. All of you guys responded and told me what it was, and you just made me feel so much better. So, for all of you that responded, thank you so, so much. So, you would think after Sunday night's episode I would have learned, but no, apparently not. So, Monday, there was a new person at work, and I'm training them, and so I didn't get to eat lunch when I wanted to eat lunch, and so when 2 o'clock came and I finally got a chance to eat lunch, I was multitasking, so I'm eating and working at the same time, and I guess I must not have been paying good enough attention. I thought I was, but apparently I wasn't, and I got stuck again. And so this time I was like, oh, you know, I probably PB'd last time because I didn't take the papaya enzymes, so let me take the papaya enzymes this time. That kind of aggravated the stuck incident this time, and so I ran to the bathroom. I started to do the hiccup burp, thought I was going to be okay, came back to my desk to get more papaya enzymes, and I was calling the doctor to try to get in because Brad has a fill next week. So I was trying to just get added on to his appointment, because if I needed to have a little bit of a defill, I figured I was going to go there with him anyways, let me just get added on to his appointment. Unfortunately, while I'm on the phone with the doctor's like, the receptionist's like, you don't sound so good. I'm like, no, I'm having a stuck incident right now. She's like, okay, well, you know, and then as she's talking to me, I just start PB'ing. And the PB'ing led to actual throwing up. So she said, come in right now. We will see you right now. So I drove to the doctor, and I had to get a 0.5 cc unfill. my normal doctor wasn't there, and so I had to see the other doctor. And she's like, we're going to have to do an unfill. And I'm like, no, let me keep it. Because, I was finally, I was thinking, maybe if I just paid more attention, it would work out better. But she made me get a 0.5 cc unfill. I can tell a complete difference. I don't feel the food as it goes down anymore. But I feel...
But also part of it, the explanation is of why you kind of needed to have a little bit unfill is you had a PB on Sunday, you got sick on Monday, your stomach is going to start to get irritated.
Yes.
And if it gets irritated, it's going to get tighter, and so it's going to be even harder. So you become stuck in this cycle.
I know.
So even though it was, I know you didn't want to be unfilled at all, it was just half a cc, and she said you can come back in as soon as 4 weeks.
She said 2 weeks.
We'll say 4 weeks.
But
and get filled back up again.
yes. So, but the moral of the story is, I don't blame the band. I don't know if I might have been too tight. I don't know that I was 0.5 cc's too tight, but I'm not paying attention. I'm not chewing well enough, because up until this last fill, I can eat and chew like a non-lap bander, because I don't have any restrictions, so things were going down so much easier. I didn't have to concentrate. But now, as we get filled more, which is what we want to do, we want to have that restriction. In order to get that restriction, we're going to have to pay attention to how we chew and to make sure we chew thoroughly. And I don't think I did my part, and the cost of that was having to get a slight unfill. But I lost 3.6 pounds this week, and as I said, that was not due to wonderful dieting. I got the actual fill on Tuesday, so Wednesday and Thursday was liquids and mushies, and then threw up my food on Sunday, threw up my food on Monday, had to go back on liquids yesterday, so, 3.6 that's not how we want to lose it. So, sorry that I spent a lot of time talking about this, but I just want people to know what a PB is, and that it's really, don't be scared, but... So there we go.
But also the important thing is, Jen recognized she got sick Sunday, she got sick again Monday, you need to go see your doctor.
Yes, calling the doctor, and that's the thing is that, we shouldn't wait and see what happens. Like maybe, let's see how many more times I PB. Mm-hmm. It was, it's smart to at least call the doctor and ask, because you know what? We've given them tons of our money, and this is our health. So if you have a question, ask your doctor.
Absolutely.
And so my doctor's office is wonderful. I love them. So, sorry, enough about me. How about you?
No, keep going. You got some more stuff.
Oh, I was going to let you go first.
Oh, I just had, one thing I was just going to update folks on this week was my C to 5K progress. So I told you all last week that I decided I was going to repeat week 3 of Couch to 5K. And then this coming Saturday, so I did that, and it was very good. Kind of gave me the confidence that, yep, I'm on the right track. I can tackle week 4. So I started week 4 on Saturday, and I did week 4 day 1 on Saturday, week 4 day 2 on Sunday, and I did week 4 day 3 today. I'm kicking Couch to 5K's ass. Now, I say that...
Remember that last week he's like, I don't want to try week 4, I don't want to fail. You're kicking its ass, remember that.
So I know I'm going to be jinxed now for saying it, but I got to say, and it's funny, even though it's only been maybe 5 or 6 weeks that I've really kind of taken to doing Couch to 5K, it's kind of become a habit for me now where I didn't have an opportunity to work out yesterday because when Jen got sick, I'm like, I'm going with you to the doctor, so let's go, let's take care of that. Or actually it was Monday. Oh, we had your car.
No, my car had a flat tire, so he had to help me get it fixed.
There was like this comedy of errors going on
not
with
a
us.
good day.
So I didn't get to work out yesterday, and it kind of threw me off, and I was like in a little bit of a funk today. And I'm like, I really need to work out. So I got my workout in, sweating like a pig, but I felt great afterwards. So I think my body kind of knows what it's missing it. So I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to repeat week 4 like I repeated week 3 just because, so for my C to 5Kers real quick, everyone knows when you go from week 3 to week 4, you go from basically like 10 minutes of jogging and 18.5 minutes walking to a sick amount of 16 minutes jogging, 15.5 minutes walking. So you actually, on week 4, you cross over and you're actually jogging more than you're walking. So it was interesting. I was sucking wind on Saturday, and progressively each time I do it, I get better and better. So, and actually, I'll throw out there, I'm averaging a 13-minute, 12-second mile, so I'm very excited about that. I don't know if that's fast or not, but for me, I think it's great.
You're doing so good.
I just want to share my C to 5K journey, so it's going awesome.
And I want to ask any of you guys that are runners or running, do any of you guys have a good watch or anything that that tracks like your speed and all that stuff? He's so difficult on what he will carry and what he will allow on him. So if any of you guys have like a good watch,
I don't have an iPhone. I'm using an iPod Touch, so it can do the apps and it can do music and all that kind of good stuff. But it doesn't have a GPS. So Jen was saying, well, why don't you look at maybe getting a GPS watch, or they've got different tracker stuff. So if you're using something and you like it, let
us know, please. Also, I got a Facebook message from Valerie Gangle. I don't know how to pronounce it. But she was asking me if I ever have, after I eat, if I ever have a weird feeling in my throat. Not exactly sure if you were talking about, sometimes after I eat or after I swallow, I get a weird, like, gurgly feeling that kind of comes up in the back of my throat. If that's what you're talking about, then yes. And that was happening a lot when I was too tight, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're too tight. It's just as you get tighter, you will start to feel, as things go down, you'll feel like a little, almost bubble.
And so when I got my first fill, for a good week afterwards, anytime I would drink, I felt similar. I guess gurgling is the best way to explain it. Kind of like I feel it sort of in the back of my throat, almost like I needed to hiccup or burp. And I don't know if it was just because I got tighter at that time, and my body needed to get used to it. I don't know how long it's been going on, but yes, so it's happened to us before. I guess just par for the course. As Jen said, though, it ended up leading to her being too tight. So it's one of those things where just keep an eye on it. You don't ever want a situation where you are avoiding eating food. That means either you're too tight or you've got something going on you probably want to talk to your doctor on.
I also wanted to say, Texas Danielle did a video last week, and she asked for video responses on what people eat. And I did one, and I saw today that Banded Twin did one. Thank you. I was watching your video going, oh, I want to try that. I want to try that. Apparently, I need to be shopping more at my Sam's Club because you found a bunch of good stuff there. But I want to encourage everybody to make a video response to Texas Danielle is her YouTube name. She's Downsizing Danielle on Facebook. But make a video response because I want to see what everybody's eating. I love knowing this stuff. Also, Shelly and the band, we're going to see you. We're having lunch with you this Saturday. And I'm so excited. Better World for Me, Georgie, who lives in Germany, we may get to meet her at the end of the year, so I am hoping it works out. But I think that is it. Oh, and Ashley Grills, I hope you're doing okay. You're not posting as much. You said you're going to post something to tell us why. I hope it's all okay. I miss seeing your videos, though, so I want to let you know I'm thinking about you, and I hope everything's okay. I know you want to do your shout-outs, so we don't cut off our time. So go. All right,
so a couple shout-outs this week. My disclaimer, sorry if I get any names wrong. Here we go. VSG Mommy, Jennifer Mahoney, Snowy White 79, Lady in Red, Michigan, Robin Shelton, Brandy Terrell, and Crystal Dunkley.
So, thank you guys.
Thank you all.
I mean, I just want to say one more time, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you all. You guys are just wonderful, and the support that we get, and I love watching your videos, and y'all are wonderful.
Absolutely.
So, we will see you next week. I hope you all, if you are Easter people, hope you have a good Easter. If you're like
Passover
my husband
people.
and you're Passover people, hope you have a good Passover. It is Passover right now. Hope you're enjoying Passover, and if you're anything else, happy whatever you are. So, I know, I'm sorry, I'm a horribly politically incorrect person. So, anyways, we will see you next Wednesday. Have a great week, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.